Good evening, everybody. I am Brandon Carey, and today we are going to wrap up Ratchet and Clank from 2002. As a reminder, you're playing my legal copy. A copy I legally own. I legally own this. We're playing it legally on PS2 era hardware. Just letting you know. It's very important to me that you know this. For reasons. That definitely don't involve Sony. Or Insomniac coming after me. It's very important you know this. Now, when we last left off... Also, welcome to Chad's the Antichrist. Woo, indeed! We're almost done. Ratchet... the space liberal finally decided that now that the galaxy's imminent destruction personally affects him, we are now allowed to save the galaxy. Now that it's his home planet that is being destroyed, does he finally get off his lazy ass and save the galaxy? I mean, of course, it has to be Veldin, because you start at Veldin. I mean, as you notice, this is literally, we start at the garage that we begun the game at. Like, this is Ratchet's home garage. And it's really only fitting for it, like, stories people enjoy a poetic bookend to a story. People enjoy the idea of a story beginning in the same place that it ends, and vice versa.
That's a real beauty.
It's just it's very pleasing to the senses. So it's not surprising that they chose to go this direction. If I was writing, I would probably, too, go in this direction. I believe there is a skill point for making it to the end, wrench only. Or by killing everything with the wrench only. You will not be going in that direction. You will not be trying to get that skill point. It's not worth the heartache of going through that on a stream where fuck-ups are going to be imminent, considering I will be playing the game and talking to an audience at the same time. It's just not practical. We are going to use our Devastator to pick off those elite troops, because they can be a pain in the ass to fight in close and medium range. But because we have such a long-range rocket launcher at our side, we might as well make use of it to get a little extra oomph. It never hurts to take advantage of distance. Especially when you go to later games and they have more dedicated sniper rifle weapons than this. Also, do notice this is not the music from the start of the game. Now that we are at the end and we're about to save the galaxy, the threat is much more prominent, and therefore the heightened stakes warrant a more tense soundtrack to go with them. So let's deal with this. I believe it's 3. No, it's not 3. 4? 4 shots. Okay. Jesus Christ. Now let's, again, take care of these big boys from range. Okay. That was far less intimidating than I thought it was going to be. 2 shots is all it took. We wasted an ammo, but that's fine. We will make it up. That is fine. Now, more elite troops. I want to make a lot of use of Devastator this level. It is just that useful of a weapon. And it's the only one that does mandatory for the game, so that makes sense. 2 shots will take care of you. And when we next get a Gadgetron vendor, we will probably buy the Tesla Claw. Which is a personal favorite of mine, even though we never actually got to use it for much of this game. Alright, we're about to start seeing some secret areas. And let's get out this Trespasser. And solve this puzzle. This looks... This looks correct. Yeah, there we go. The blockers tell you all you need to know. Let's keep going. For the Magna Boot section. Hopefully there's no big threats on this Magna Boot section. Alright, these secrets aren't quite here yet. They have not reached the parts where we start to get gold bolts. Hydro Displacer and a Gadgetron vendor. That's what I want to see. Let's get this Tesla Claw.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Yes, that's correct. In this game, Ratchet cannot jump while he is magnetized to a Magna Boot rail. They use that particular animation a lot, I noticed, for the guns. Well, we're probably... Is there a ladder? Okay, we're good. We're good. There's a ladder. Now it is time for our favorite gadget, the Hydro Displacer. So far, we've used... I don't believe we've used the Hologuise anymore at this point. We just used the other 3. Because the Bolt Detector is not a gadget used for progression, and the PDA is just a way to buy ammo remotely. So I think we are, like, we just use the 3 gadgets we've used for most of the game at this point. I don't think we actually use any other, like, exploration item. Aside from the Trespasser, the Swing Shot, and the Hydro Displacer. Thank you for the follow! Stop missing, please. These shots are supposed to be homing in. Why are you missing? I did not realize I was so low in Dotator ammo. I probably should have bought more. It's fine, though. I am pretty sure pound for pound, this Visibomb is actually the more powerful of the two weapons. Yeah, that takes one shot as opposed to two. This is the stronger weapon between the two of them. Just hit them. You're supposed to home in. Don't waste shots. Shots are valuable. Okay. Let's start with that. Oh my god! Okay. Let's do this then. That's the way you want to play. Let's play. Oh, that's a one-hit kill. I took 4 Devastator shots. Oh, this is not good. I'm already down to 2 life left. Let's try... Thankfully you can remote detonate the Visibomb bombs, which provides some handy utility. Means our shots will miss less often. Some 2-for-1s. So I'm gonna try to play this safe because it's not worth trying to risk it. I think that was a 2-for-1. Yes, we got them both. Still gotta be a little more cautious here. And we do have the PDA if we ever need more ammo, though. I hope not to take advantage of that, because that's expensive. Okay. Okay, there. We'll play this game. This does kind of feel like cheating, but I'm a cheater. That was a 3-for-1. Absolutely worth it. I kind of wish you could toggle between the suck cannons, like suck and blast modes when it has something in there already. Because sometimes you do want to just keep on sucking more enemies in. Now, because of the way this old game is set up, the swing shot won't auto-equip, so we need to do that. There we go. And now to put the trespasser on in the puzzle. Yeah, getting that 3-pointer is very nice. Very nice. It's gonna feel a lot better in 2 when they start auto-clipping the swing shot. There. Easy fix. Oh, I see metal detector prompt, so we probably take advantage of that. Get some extra bolts. Oh, okay. I see your cheese, and I raise you my own. You cheap sacks of shit. Solves those problems. And we still need more Visibomb. Take care of this one last commando over here. Done. And now let's use this metal detector and get some more bolts. Now that we're safe to do so. Okay. There's a gold bolt around here. I'm gonna look out for that. Okay. One more Visibomb. Two more Visibombs. That was a twofer. I love how they're shooting me despite their draw distance. This doesn't seem fair that they can shoot me before I can even see them. Or for far away than I can actually see them. That doesn't seem fair. But whatevs. Be a safe gliding position. Yes. Here's a gold bolt. Thank you, Map-O-Matic. Thank you, Map-O-Matic. Drop, yeah, this is just water. And now I'll use the swing shot. Making use of all of our gadgets, except for the three, well, half of our gadgets. To progress to the final confrontation with Chairman Drek. Oh, right. We don't actually fight those guys yet, but we will. So that's intimidating. Is my hydro displacer still filled? Yeah, it has the water from before. Before we clear this, though, should probably check to see if... No, I guess we can't. We can't really reach up there, so... Probably need to drain it when we get over there. let us swim over here with our O2 mask and our hydro pack and see what's up. I think we are getting close to wrapping up this the platforming section, getting right to the final boss with Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. Yes! Transform into Giant Clank. You better believe we will, sweetheart. And here is one of my favorite scenes in the game. Well, after we finish the section. And this is just fun. This is just fun. There's like savagery over to Drek.
Hey, what the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
Now that he's destroying my home, let's get him. Look at his fucking huge-ass health bar, too.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Probably just a fucking shrink ray. Oh, he's just a fucking shrink ray. That's beautiful.
I got some
Let's
great bargains for you
recharge
today.
our Devastator. Anything else we can probably stock up on while we're here?
That's a real beauty.
I don't think any of these are particularly useful.
That's a real beauty.
I mean, in fairness, he could have hired Ratchet. Ratchet would have probably been eager to join up for anything that lets him blow shit up and have a good time. Who cares if it results in the galaxy being destroyed? You know, up until it's his planet, of course. Then there's issues. So let's switch to Blaster. Which is a fairly weak and impotent weapon now that I'm trying to use it against Drek. This is a fun little fight, though. It's also not a pushover fight either. I love that they're falling platforms because he shot them on the way over, but not enough to destroy them, just enough to make them fall. Now, what weapon do we have now? I think the Devastator is still fairly accurate, even if we're not aiming directly. Ah, the Mind Glove. Should take care of some of those mines, though. I love that their ammo crates all over. They need to put ammo crates here, otherwise you will run out. There we go. Now let's... Yeah, I remember having ammo issues too. at this fight back when I played originally, and in subsequent playthroughs as well had the same issue. It's just this is a fight that requires, even with you have the Rhino, a lot of ammo. Which reminds me to switch to the swing shot during this. We're almost at the end. This is the final part of the fight. Almost the final part of the fight.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is
I
about?
love this.
Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again.
Yup.
Brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
This is not anything but capitalism.
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
Power slam that button to terminate the countdown. To power slam, jump and press the R1 button.
It is just pure capitalist greed. Nothing but greed. What a fucking asswipe. Also, the countdown resumes where it left off when you stop it, so you do actually have to be kind of quick about it. Alright, now, no. Switching to Devastator. Love how he has... He's basically using Gadgetron weapons with most of the, like, you see the bomb glove. You see the Devastator. See the Mind Glove. The Agents of Doom. Come on, hit him! God damn you! You have the magic pixel, seriously? Alright, now let's try this Tesla claw out. Bomb glove? It's actually pretty powerful. Actually a really powerful gun. Almost done. No idea what weapons those are. Those green homing things are supposed to be. Please stop moving. Fucking hell! I thought I could out DPS him. Oh, that's frustrating.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
What's frustrating is the amount of money you
That's
lose
a real
on ammo in this fight.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Where's my Tesla Claw? This actually does a lot of damage against him. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna put this in the quick select. Where this Hollow guy doesn't need to be. I wonder if those Agents of Doom can be suck-cannoned. And if they can, I might need to start doing that during that phase. Alright. I see this coward does not want to get close. The reason why I'm feathering it is because I actually get more damage per shot feathering it than I do just holding it down. Will save me ammo over the long term of this fight. Very similar to what I was doing in Halo with that one gun. Can use some healing in this fight as well, beyond just having ammo. Some healing would be nice. Stop moving, please. Oh, that now attack's gonna go away. No, it's not. Hell yeah. Back in business. We'll skip, and thankfully they do us a favor by skipping the cutscene. Although what they really could have done is skip the first two phases and go right to this phase. Save our longer range ammo for the finale of the fight. He cowers it out at the end. Like right here, actually. Please stop being a coward. We skipped a face. We skipped a face. That's pretty cool. Alright, one more phase. Two more phases left. And this fight is over. fail. Do not fail me now. Gods. Oh, come on! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God we got it. Something I haven't thought about before. Until just now.
Ratchet?
What's up?
I'll talk about it in a second.
You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
I like that callback. But something I just noticed is in that cutscene, Drek gets jammed here. Here. Like on the flat plane, he is jammed here. And the satellite is going this way. So what should happen is Drek gets booted down into Veldin. But instead, he gets booted up to his planet. I didn't realize until just now that is like the physics don't work out. It doesn't matter because it's really like not important to the scene. But it's something that I literally just noticed right now is that the way that scene is shot, he should be smacked down and not up. Because of the physics of that. But I do appreciate... Oh, he used his booster to save himself. Is that the justification? Okay. Honestly, like, there didn't need to be a reason. It doesn't matter. It's just kind of funny to think about. Because the important dramatic part of this is that he is destroyed by his own kill satellite. And that Ratchet and Clank, the people who belong to Veldin, are the ones who did it.
Phew, that was close.
Well, one of them belongs to Veldin, the other one's a little dubious.
Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
Oops. Yup.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right.
Poor Clank. He's got abandoned by his friend after the Liberal did the thing.
Hey, tin can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Aw, he does care. They're friends now. The character arc is complete. And that shot is why it's actually pretty cool that Ratchet starts the game as an asshole. Because he's allowed to grow out of it and become a true friend. My legitimate PS2 copy is acting up that I have and own. I guess it must be the result of disc rot. That's right. Disc rot. It's a thing, look it up. I'm just gonna hold that here for the duration of the credits. But yeah, that, like... we've talked about this so many times in this series, but people genuinely did not like Ratchet when this game came out. There was a lot of vehement hatred going his way. And to some degree that's justifiable because he doesn't present himself particularly well at all in the start of this game and in the midpoint of this game. Really the entire game, frankly. But it is important that he starts out as this like really, really rough asshole douche. Because it does allow him to develop and grow, and at the end he's like, no, I get it now. I care. And I want to help you, and I want to be friends with you. That little that little scene is powerful because we've spent the entire game where that dynamic didn't exist. It was building up to the point where it could be that. Legitimate copy. And that's what makes it worthwhile, is that there is a heart there that you don't get if they start out as buddy-buddy. You don't get that if Ratchet starts off as a goody two-shoes. Because of course he's gonna fix Ratchet or Clank's arm. He was always gonna fix Ratchet. He's a nice guy. He's a nice boy. Of course he's gonna do that. No, you don't know if he will or not, because he's not been portrayed as a particularly good person up until now. And when you see him come back and go, no, you were supposed to come with me. We were supposed to hang out. That's when you know the arc has been completed. That's when you know he has grown as a person.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself.
He's really washed up.
Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah.
I like this.
Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Because whatever you have in your head...
Congratulations. Now that Chairman Drek's account has been closed, you're Gadgetron's most valued customer. We've got new items available for you. Just check the new goodies menu on your pause screen.
We're going to go to
If you'd
before.
like, you can start a new game with all of your current weapons and bolts. You can also go back to your last save. Go ahead and pick one.
We're going to go back to before we defeated Drek. We have the goodies menu. We actually do get this, because you get this as part of New Game Plus. You get all these cinematics that you can watch. And we need to get skill points and gold weapons to unlock the full goodies. And that gives you a... And what this does is it gives you an incentive to keep playing past story completion. You know, here are the skill points. We're part of the... Because we're not going to do this. This is kind of like a lot of post-game shit. That's really, like, a little beyond what I intend to do for this series. Because it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time where not much is happening that I can talk about. But this was a game of the PS2 generation. And back in those days, the way you made a game replayable, or the way you introduced long-term like things for the players to do in multiple runs, is stuff like skill points, is stuff like gold bolts and unlockables and extras that come with them. And to some degree I do miss that, not gonna lie. But this was how it was done back in these days. Because we could, if we wanted to, just replay the game again. But we can also just go back and try all the skill points. And try to get all the gold weapons. And when you do that, you have these extras that... They're really not a whole lot. There are a couple of really funny, like, adverts in videos. But they're fun to try to get. They're trying to try to go for as rewards for playing the game further than you would just by beating the story. You don't get a lot of that these days. You don't get a lot of these, like, optional extras, like behind the scenes stuff, like deleted bloopers, or as far as they became with games. Like I think in Jack and Daxter's case, they started like putting animatics of like rough versions of cutscenes in as rewards as well. And later games in the series, we would get stuff like the Insomniac Museum, which is a whole other breed of like just outstanding extras that we don't really like you still don't see that often these days. But for now, this was kind of the way that you incentivize players to keep going long term and play the game multiple times, and more importantly, you want them to keep it on their shelf, because you don't want them to give it to GameStop for a used game sale. You want them to hold on to it. And the way you did that wasn't through online play, because you didn't have that at this point. You did that through gold bolts, skill points, and those kinds of optional side objectives and unlockables that they give you. I wonder if we go to Novellus at this point, if they have the gold weapon room unlocked now, or if you actually need to go into New Game Plus to unlock it. Because if they don't require you to go to New Game Plus, that's actually very generous compared to later games in the series. If they just unlock it now just for beating Drek. Okay, no, you actually do need a New Game Plus to unlock the gold bolt room. With the remaining 5 gold bolt weapons that we don't have in the other room in the space station. But while we're here, let's start going for some gold bolts. Why is this not cleared on the map? We did this. We might as well... Oh, that's why. We actually did not do this area. We skipped a whole part of this planet. Holy shit. What was I thinking? Probably nothing. Like there's a gold bolt here, so that is worth at least doing for that. Well, I guess while we're playing the rest of the game, we'll just go for gold bolts for the remaining hour that we have. But we are finished Ratchet and Clank 1 at this point. We've done it. And when we next stream, I'm probably just gonna go right into Going Commando, to be perfectly honest with you. Cause for me, right now the choice is either to do Going Commando, or to do the thing that I did with Spyro and Crash by alternating games, but instead of like Jak and Daxter, we already did Jak and Daxter 1, we would do Sly Cooper, and I would start with Sly Cooper in the Thievius Raccoonus. That would be like that is either the thing I had to choose, is to do either Going Commando or Sly Cooper 1. And I could go either way. I'm actually surprised you don't need to go into Going Commando. I figured you'd be like in favor of going commando. I didn't realize you were like a... What am I talking about? Of course you're a fucking sly guy, because I'm a sly guy, and you're a lot like me. Of course you're a sly guy. Sly guy was neutral territory back in those days. Back in those days, you were either a Ratchet and Clank or a Jack fan, but like everyone agreed that Sly Cooper was pretty cool. Yeah, actually, you know what? I want to do Sly. Let's do Sly and then we'll alternate. We'll do Sly Cooper, then Going Commando, then Sly 2, then Up Your Arsenal, then Sly 3. We'll do that. Let's do that. That'll be this year. That'll be the next half a year worth of streams. Let's fucking do that. Let's go. That sounds like fun. I'll verify that that my legal PS2 version is working. But if it is, you'll go straight into Sly 1 next week. We got 1 gold bolt. And I believe there's the other one that you can only get with a Hydro Pack, because the Hydro Pack lets you swim past this current. Oh, which version of FF12 did you play? Did you play the Switch version, or the PS2 version, or like the PS4 version? FF12 is a good game, by the way. FF12 is a really fucking good game. It is a very underrated game. People hated it at the time, and they were wrong. They were wrong to hate FF12. FF12 was actually good the entire time. People were just cowards. There, I said it. I said the brave thing so that other people don't have to. Let's go for this gold bolt over here in this cave. I wonder if the Morpho Ray just like helped me skip this entire phase. Yeah, Morpho Ray, you skip the entire transformation chain. You just go straight into chicken. Saves you so much time. And there's the gold bolts. Oh, they transform fast too. Because they typically only have like, you know what? They probably just have like 1 hit point in the game's code, which allows you to get away with this. Yeah, that's what they probably actually do in the code, because I imagine if I was coding this, what I would do is I would just have them have 1 hit point, and then like when they die, they would split instead of the thing they would normally do, which is to disappear off the map. If I was coding it, I would do that. I would have a script there to do that. So I imagine that's what they're doing for that minion. And then with the Morpho Ray, you circumvent that by, instead of killing it, transforming it into a chicken, so it doesn't actually die as a slime, it does as a chicken. And so it doesn't transform. It doesn't split up into multiple, like, sub-chickens. That's probably what they actually do for that, to make that work. So it makes sense, therefore, for the Morpho Ray to bypass the whole thing where they split into 2 and then to 4 and then, like, they annoy you. Yeah, don't forget, this area you can only get with the Hydro Pack, because it gives you the hidden gold bolts. So you have to actually come here pretty late in the game to get that item. Also worth pointing out that the New Game Plus for Ratchet & Clank 1 is a very traditional New Game Plus that you see in like a Final Fantasy game or like an RPG. or it just imports your character data from when you beat it to the finale, or to the beginning of the game. So you have all the things you had at the end of the game at the beginning of the game, minus the gadgets that are required for plot progression. So you still have to buy the swing shot and all that all over again. And once you get to later games, they actually do some really cool stuff with New Game Plus. That's become kind of a signature for the series from that point forward. And I'm actually really interested in talking about that, because that was a large part of what kept people playing Ratchet and Clank in the long term. So before we do any more gold bolts, let's go to Orkson. Because now that we have enough money, we can actually buy the Ultra health upgrade. And there's also like a bunch of cool stuff we really need to get into, because if you look in like the options menu or the help menu, in like there are descriptions in the game that we're not going to read them all. You can read them all in your own time. But they have like in-world descriptions of all the game's weapons in here, and all the game's gadgets and what they do. And that was one of the coolest things for me growing up, was all of like the hidden, like the flavor that this game has. Yeah, you're right. It's fantastic. Over here. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's a lot of deep lore, but there's enough lore that it's cool talking about the weapons and all the items and what they represent and do. Let's buy the full health upgrade now that we have the money. And now we have 8 hit points. Our health has now been doubled. From our starting life total. We are now playing a commander game. And let's see. Let's go for some gold bolts while we're here. There's only 2, so it's those 2 green areas. Morph Array is a really useful weapon. Oh, okay, I see where it is. It's up here. That makes sense. That's really clever. That's a clever hiding spot. That's a clever hiding spot. We're gonna get as many gold bolts as we can before the stream ends, but we're not gonna get them all. We can't get them all. It's not possible. There's just too many things we have left. Too many gold bolts that are left to collect. But that's okay. We've done a lot. We had a great time playing this game, or I have. I don't know about you. I hope you all have had a great time playing this with me. I sincerely hope you have. It would break my heart to know that I've bored you all as I play Ratchet and Clank for my own satisfaction, which in fairness, I am doing this largely for me. I don't play games that I don't like, so I'll never play a game just for viewership. If I don't like it, if I'm having fun, I'm not going to play it. But I would enjoy a game that everyone, that me and my viewers can both enjoy. But if we're not both having fun, then there's no point. Like, real talk. There are a lot of games that I personally love and love to death, but I could never stream them. Ever. Because as far as playing them goes, it's just abject misery. Or as far as watching them goes, it's abject misery. It's like the most boring thing in the world to watch, even if it's really fun to play. And there are games that I won't touch because they're too long. That's why I don't play a lot of RPGs on this. If I didn't have a full-time job, if I could stream like 3 times a week for like 5 or more hours, I could probably get away with playing some like JRPGs and shit. But I have a full-time job, so that's just not in the cards. And it's a little unfortunate, but it's also just like a reality of the world we live in. Is that this would not pay my bills. So I can't do it. Oh, if I could stream FF10, I would be so happy, because that is such a special game for me. Not a lot of people, like, I know, like, FF10 is kind of contentious as Final Fantasies go, but it was my first, and for that, it has, like, a special place in my heart. That I cannot replace. Yes, everyone goes for the Tidus laugh. Everyone goes for the Tidus laugh. That scene is so horrifically misunderstood. That scene is so horrifically misunderstood. I'm sad it didn't go well for you, Xenochrist, because it wasn't just my first Final Fantasy, it was my first JRPG. So, it's what got me into the genre. I would not be playing any JRPGs if it were not for Final Fantasy X. Let's use this taunter. The scene that is a fun scene where Tidus almost chokes on a hot meal. He's too eager to defeat himself. Okay. I guess I die. Got too greedy. Guess we can just bypass all these fuckers. Now I'm getting too reckless. Let's fix that. Because this is a good goal to go for, because it's one of the hard ones to get in the game, actually. I hope I can actually open the pathway from here, and I don't have to do the crazy shit with the Visibomb. Because I don't really want to. If I have to, we'll just move on to a different gold bolt and keep going for the rest of the stream. Something else I wanted to do as well, but I can't remember what it was. Nope. I am not gonna fall off because of these fucking birds. We're almost there. $1,000 question. Will this work? It will not. We have to do this the hard way. Of course we do. And in case you don't know what that is, let me save. Yeah, we might not actually get it, but I always hated this gold bolt too. Gotta go back to the entrance to get it, so I'm going to just reload to make it easier on myself. And save a bit of the time. Because this one's a pain in the ass. See that gold bolt up there? That's fucked up. That's hyper fucked up. Okay. You have to use the inverted Visibomb. To open the way to the gold bolts. And beyond, once you get that done, which is easier said than done! Okay. Opened up that door. And you have to actually crawl through this. Oh, fuck me. The fact that the Visibomb is inverted actually really fucking sucks. Plus this tight-ass turn. This is only the first part of what makes this so difficult. I keep hitting the roof. Alright, we're making progress. Damn it! Oh, that sucks. Come on, don't do this. Don't do me dirty like this. We can get this one gold bolt. Every other one will be... Oh, there's one more bolt. There's one more wall. Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course there's one more wall. Oh, come on. Open! Great. Now that's part one. And this is all for one gold bolt, by the way. Now, if we get a checkpoint, that should lock in our Visibomb attempt. Which, honestly, despite the fact that we used up over half of our ammo, that was not a bad attempt at— Oh no! Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta look. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord, have mercy. I was afraid that we would lose our progress on the barrier. Because if we did, I was noping out. I wasn't going to redo it. Not an attempt that beautiful. Not an attempt that beautiful. We almost got this gold bolt, and we're actually not doing too bad. Because we actually have to get over there and then climb that barrier, or climb through the tunnel that we more or less created. Switch to Morph Array. And let's get over here. And once we climb through this, we should be all good. Now this is theoretically the easy part. The problem is that if we hit the lava once, it's lethal. And these jumps are a little annoying because they're inclined. They're incline jumps. I am playing this completely safe. Because I can afford to take my time here. There is no reason to rush this. So we're going to play this as fucking safe as possible. I do not want to have to do the entire trek back up here. Again. Come on. Yes. Okay. These jumps are deceptive given the height differentials we're dealing with, actually. They're not as close as they look. But we are almost there. That's it, we got it. Given how much this bolt kicked my ass growing up, I'm really happy that didn't take as long as I was afraid it was going to. I'm really happy about that. Because as a child, I could spend literal hours getting that one fucking gold bolt. It was bad.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Especially since Visibomb ammo is so expensive. But as an adult, not too much of a problem. Let's go back to Iridia and get some gold bolts there too. I'm glad. If you had little trouble with that bolt, then you probably were fine. You're probably much better. You're probably a much better gamer growing up than I was. Because here's the secret, y'all. You don't have to be good at video games to critically dissect them. That's the secret. You don't have to be good. You just gotta be able to understand why you feel the way you feel about things. It's a very internal. It's a very like internal process. Because games are about making you feel emotional states. So the trick with game criticism, like with most media criticism, is to think about why games make you feel the way you do. And actually dissect the how and why of it. Why does a game make you, like, if a game makes you feel sad, why does it make you feel sad? If a game makes you angry or frustrated, what are the what are the processes at work to invoke those feelings of frustration and annoyance? Oh, Jack 3. I'm still iffy on whether or not I'll play the Jack games for stream. Not because I dislike them, or I mean Jack 2 and 3. Not because I dislike them, but I'm afraid that they might take longer than I want them to. I forget how long Jack 2 and 3 are. But you recall them to be fairly lengthy games compared to Ratchet. Maybe, like, I'll have to double check, like, the how long to beat, but my memory as a child, like, I recall those games being fairly long. We can take advantage of invincibility frames in the mud to get over here for a gold bolt. And that's all Viridia. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Because there is one thing we haven't done yet. And let Death Abuse, old speedrunner trick, if it's sometimes faster just to die and reset than it is to make the walk back. But yeah, we need to 18 hours. Yeah, that's a lot. That's assuming I don't get stuck somewhere, which is entirely possible given Jack 2. That's 9 streams. I don't know if I can actually do that. Which is why I've stayed away from Jack 2. Let's go to Quartu. That's where the thing is. Because we got the code by at the end of the last stream doing Drek's flagship. And the code bot is actually a key to unlocking a hidden area. Oh yeah, we get the wall upper now. Something I actually used a lot because when I was playing this game as a kid, if a weapon required no ammo, it had priority. Or weapons that required ammo. That was just the way my young mind worked. Let's adjust this quick select. Devastator. Bomb glove. Morph array. Blaster. Suck cannon is good there. Drone device. Walloper. And that way I can quickly swap to the 4 weapons I want while keeping the other useful weapons on the side. Ratchet and Clank 1 because quick select didn't pause the game like it would in future games. Actually, you need to plan your quick select quite a bit more than you would in future games. Not the future games, although also them. Future games is in like games beyond the first game. And with this code bot, we can open this vault, which has the gold bolt we're missing from this planet. And a ton of bolts for us to steal. Not the infinite bolt you can get from the hover bike track on Iridia, but a lot. A nice, healthy cash injection. The fact that I played Jak 1 does make me really want to play Jak 2, but man, if it wasn't as long as it was, if it was a little less long, I would actually, it would be really easy to start playing that on stream. That length is a killer. Like that, you are in real time, learning about the process I go through to decide what games I stream on the Sunday streams. Because they have to be games that ideally, like I'm looking for 10 hours or less usually. I can go a little above that, but it's hard to at that point. Otherwise, because I only stream for 2 hours a session, I am playing the same game for like several months at a time, which can be a little like slow to progress. Oh, there's one. There's a bull I'm missing. Where is it? Aha! It's back with the mama. Do we have to redo the Hover Guys puzzle to get to it? No, we do not. We do not have to redo the Hollow Guys puzzle, which... Oh, they really knew what they were doing when they were, like, deciding, like, when you could skip through replaying a level. Because if I had to do the Hollow Guy shit again, I would have just left and did another gold bolt. I agree. I really love this area's soundtrack. It's really fucking good. Or like real talk, if I opened that door and there was like one of the big bots for the Hollow Guys challenge, I'd have been out of this. I wouldn't have bothered. Machine Gun Funk is a fun way of describing what we're listening to, although it is an accurate way of describing what we're listening to. Machine Gun Funk. If I was titling episodes of this Let's Play, I would gladly name this Machine Gun Funk. That's a fun name. I'm coasting. He who clucks last clucks the loudest. Fuck it. Devastator too good. We're almost at the part where we can get our gold bolts. Oh, no! Fuck, okay. That was a save. It looks like it's in... No, not that room. It's in the room with Mama. So let's go in there and get that gold bolt. Oh, right. It's literally right up there. I forgot about this. Gold bolt, right there. forgot our first time if we had about to take a look. And that is the second gold bolt here. We are done for this planet. Let's keep going. We got 20 minutes left, so we'll keep doing some more gold bolt hunts while we're here. Let's see, we got all these, all these, all these. One on Eudora. One on Eudora. But where on Eudora is our gold bolt? I think I actually remember. This isn't it, but I believe... I think it's up there, actually. I believe the gold bolt is... Oh! There it is. Right over here, actually. I saw a golden glow over here. That's not a bad idea, actually. Give me a second. I'm gonna get some water. For you, Xenochrist. But more importantly, for me. That felt good. Posture check. Let the armrest do the work. Although, now that I think about it, I might actually remove posture check at some point. I probably not actually going to do that. I don't know why I said that. But, fun fact, posture, or proper posture, is largely a myth. You're not supposed to sit in the same position for a very long a time your body, like, discomfort you feel when you stay still in one posture for too long, that's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to stay in that position for very long. You're supposed to shift your body's weight gradually over time. There is no, like, one good posture, because your posture change, like, your posture is supposed to fluctuate. Fun fact, if you didn't know that, you're actually supposed to kind of squirm in your chair over the course of the day. Maybe, like, you'll lean left an hour, then you'll lean right for another hour, get your stretch breaks in and out. Then, like, another half hour, you'll sit, quote-unquote, properly. You know, you say that you're surprised that they never brought this trilogy over to PlayStation Now. What I find more surprising is that you can't buy this on PS4 and PS5. The fact that this trilogy is not available on PS4 at all feels like a missed opportunity to make some really easy cash. So easy that I'm frankly surprised Sony hasn't tried it yet. Because I don't see a universe in which this, like, an HD version of this game on PS5 fails financially. This is a guaranteed moneymaker that they have just not done. And as Sony is a corporation, that astounds me. Because that's not how corporations operate. If they can make an easy buck, they fucking will. And they just choose to leave this money on the table. I will not understand it. They could do 20th anniversary because this game is literally 20 years old at this point. This year it'll turn 20. They literally could do a 20-year anniversary game. Holy shit. That makes sense. Where's this gold bolt? I saw it earlier. I saw it. I don't know where I saw it, though. Okay. I went too far that way. It's just right there. Okay. Because that golden glow is a gold bolt. It's just not drawing in because we're not close enough to it. But it is there. I made a whole fucking circuit around this place and didn't get the one gold bolt. Yeah, I see it now. That golden glow. I don't know if I can get up there, though. Huh. Maybe there's a way back here. There's a tall point we can glide down from. No, that's too far of a glide. I don't remember how you get this gold bolt. I don't fucking remember. How the fuck do you get up there? You really gonna end the stream with a gold bolt that I don't remember how to get to it? That's kind of funny. Maybe there's no, doesn't look like bombable pathways. Huh. I'm fucking stumped. I don't have time to cut and Google it because we're almost done the stream. Do we have like to get up there and then glide down? Up then out? Oh, I didn't know you could combine the thruster pack. I didn't know you could combine those. I forgot you could combine those because you never have to do it ever in the game. I completely forgot. Thank you, Xenochrist. I think that's how we're gonna end the stream, though.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I didn't buy... Oh, because this is before I beat Drek. That's why I have the money. Oh, well. Not important. Not important. What is important is that Xenochrist convinced me. Next week, we will start Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Assuming, of course, my legitimate PS2 copy is working. If it's not, we'll go right to Going Commando. Not a big deal. But I have no reason to believe it won't work. Because legitimate PS2 hardware is actually very easy to use. But until then, remember that we're still in pandemic mode. COVID is still happening, so wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, and get your vaccine. Because we're not out of the woods just yet. Also remember, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. Have a great evening, everybody. Hopefully I see you here next week. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.